Folks, I hope you're doing good. This is me, Mongo, from Mongo's Big Thinks. I hope you're having a great Shark Week. It's a very special time of the year. It's a time where we can all kind of find a shark, we can watch some TV, we can listen to some books or some movies, and we can have some fun. There's something primal, beastly, almost otherworldly about sharks. They're big, toothy death machines. And they're really kind of up there with dinosaurs for me. Because, back when I was a kid, I used to eat the dinosaur gummies. I used to eat the shark gummies too. Those were awesome. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about two things. So first I'm going to talk about a movie. And secondly, I'm going to talk about a book that movie was based off of. Folks, let's take a look at The Meg.
Oh my god. It's a megalodon.
Previously thought to be extinct, a massive creature attacks a deep-sea submersible, leaving it disabled and trapping the crew at the bottom of the Pacific. With time running out, a visionary oceanographer recruits rescue diver Jonas Taylor to save the crew and the sea itself from an unimaginable threat, a 75-foot-long prehistoric shark known as the Megalodon. Now folks, I'm not going to shortchange you here. What you see is what you get with this movie. The Meg is essentially a giant monster movie that is taking place in the ocean. You take some elements of shark movies, you take some elements of giant monster movies, you mesh them together and you get a pretty well-rounded popcorn flick, so to speak. You get a movie that you can watch with pretty much anybody from any walk of life, and you're going to be able to get some enjoyment out of it. Now, me personally, I recently rewatched this movie on Amazon last week, and I have to tell you that on a third or fourth viewing, the movie becomes a little less charming, but there are still some things that I enjoyed with this movie. I enjoy the shark, of course. I always love the monster pretty much in these types of movies. The shark is pretty cool. It's an interesting kind of twist. It's not as interesting as Sharktopus, but then again, that is Sharktopus. So you basically have a gigantic 75-foot-long shark, and you kind of have to see and suspend your disbelief at some parts with how our main cast of characters are able to deal with this giant super predator pretty much. In spite of those few things that I dislike about this movie, I do recommend that you take a chance to at least watch it once. There are some moments and some pieces of action that really capture the imagination. Whether you're a child or an adult, I think you can really get some fun out of this movie. The female heard every sound, registered every movement, tasted every trail, and saw every sight. The Carcharodon megalodon does not just move through the sea moves through the megalodon. So folks, now that we've talked about the movie The Meg, let's talk about the book that it was based off of. Meg, a Novel of Deep Terror. This was written by author Steve Alten in 1997, and I gotta tell you guys, this is a great book. If you thought that the movie was goofy or not serious enough, then I would definitely recommend you check this book out. It takes a lot more seriously the power and deadliness of the Megalodon. The characters are a little bit different here and there. There are some plot changes that you will find interesting, and there are some plot changes that you might find are disappointing. And pretty much, folks, you can find this really easily. You can find it on Audible, you can find it on YouTube, you can probably find a copy online or an online PDF. Any way that you're able to get this book, I would definitely recommend reading through it or listening to it. Well, folks, that's about the end of the video right there. Hopefully you saw something that you enjoyed. Hopefully you had some laughs with me here and there. And hopefully you're ready for the next time you go into deep waters. Alright. I hope you guys had a fun time watching the video. Consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing, or do whatever you want. I'm Mongo, and I'll see you later.